In general, I think most service providers, if you actually were to decompose their network and take a look at it, you would find something similar to what we have on the diagram here, which is there's a legacy TDM switch, probably bought sometime in the 1980s or 90s. And it generally has three core elements to it. One of them is there's a trunk side, which faces the interconnect trunks of the other operators, right? When you make a phone call, you'd usually like to be able to call outside your own neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So you have either international, national, or interconnect operators. And generally those interfaces are either done with SS7 circuits or other TDM technology. On the other side of the switch then is some kind of access side, which is either residential, business, or enterprise interconnect that goes with it. And then the core of it is some kind of switching logic, right? There's routing tables and switching logic so that when you pick up the phone to dial, it knows how to direct your call, plus a lot of what we call class 5 services. And we can probably talk about what some of those services are as we go along here. But it's, the dial tone and busy signals and things like voicemail and those kinds of features would go with it. So then when we move over to a transformed network, what we're aiming for, I think in general, is moving this to a data-centric application where we're going to put data switching in the core, and we're going to use some intelligence, a soft switch or a UC platform of some type or another to make the intelligence come to be. And that might be in a private cloud, or it might be in a public cloud environment, or just private data center environment. But we still need to make that connectivity to the legacy, either interconnect operators or the residential and business operators. And that's where we come to play with our gateways, either our SS7 signaling gateways or our access gateways that sit on either side. And that goes a little bit further, and you look into a bigger, more complex network. Then, of course, you've got multiple central offices that might be interconnected. And again, they're all going to be interconnected now in the transformed network in a pure IP environment. Again, still using a common soft switch. And this is where some of the value, I think, starts to happen, is you're sharing a single soft switch platform, redundant soft switch platform, to be able to do all the intelligence or provide the features, so that those international and national interconnects and the subscribers